Alright guys, this is a trading recap for Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. It was a pretty bad day for me. I took two trades. One of them was successful. The other one I got stopped out pretty heavy. I ended up red on the day, minus 3% on my Robinhood, and then plus 2% on my Webull, so kind of a mixed day. And then I took some trades later on a futures account that was pretty fun, but I'm not going to get into that because that's not the content that we're here for. So I'll start by going through the zones I drew pre-market. So if we go on the 15-minute chart, you'll see what zones I grabbed. So I grabbed yesterday's low and high of day, and then this zone kind of overlapped with Friday's low of day, and then I drew Thursday's low of day and high of day, as well as Friday's low of day and high of day. And so that gave us a nice little range with several zones that we can use. And then I plotted pre-market high and pre-market low, which you'll see when I switch back to the 5-minute. So if we start the price action, I'll walk you through the trades I took. In the morning, we were extremely choppy. So I didn't take any trades. I was waiting for that A+ setup to form. You'll see that we chop around between this fib level, this zone, and then this upper fib level here. So kind of trade in range for a while, and I wait for an A+ setup, and then this is where I got the candle that I really liked. So we more than doubled in volume on this bullish engulfing candle after finding strong support on this bottom of the supply zone. Green MACD here, we blew through several of my resistances, and this rejection of this fib level left me some room to scalp back to that fib level. So I hopped in calls, and I was looking to scalp to that fib level. Unfortunately, because this was an extended move, my stop was really just a close back below this fib level, which would have been a pretty heavy stop, but luckily these worked out. I took my profits, and then we pulled back and continued higher. And you'll see after a while we rejected several times off of this fib level. This was the 7th rejection, and that's why I noticed we were getting a little bit top heavy. And then we pulled back below the 21 EMA right here, and then this is where I was looking at my second trade. So what I really wanted here was I wanted this bear flag to play out, so I was just kind of holding. I entered at this candle, and then I scaled some right here, and then my second half I was waiting to scale out if we were going to break down on this bear flag, which I thought we were going to do. Unfortunately, the next candle was a candle that JPOW was speaking, and I had no idea. So I'm just holding these. My stop is above the 200. We haven't hit there yet. I'm looking for that 200 and the 90 EMA to give us the resistance to push us down to VWAP so I can play that bear flag break. And then this massive candle comes and completely stops me out. So I was able to, as soon as I noticed we were starting to pump on that candle, I got out because I realized that it was JPOW and I didn't want to risk the volatility, but I did take a heavy loss on those, and so I ended up pretty red on the account, and that was my second trade of the day. And then after this, we had a pretty insane day. We ran up all the way to this 415-ish level, pulled back, and then actually made a new low of day, found support, and then went all the way back up. There was a nice... So that the sell on the SMT 5-minute was not very good. The buy was a great one, but if you go on the 3-minute, I know the 3-minute was doing a little bit better with the timing. So, so the buy here before the run up, the sell here gave you an extra candle, and then there was no buy on the other side. That was on the 5-minute. So the indicators were kind of hit or miss today, which is expected with this crazy back and forth whipsaw action. But anyway, we'll continue, and then I think we end up, once we close above high of day, we make a break. So here's where we close above high of day, and then we make a run to the upside, and then reject off of that overhead supply zone. So there's a recap of the day. Not a good day for me, but we keep moving forward. I'm still in profit, so I'll just keep a level head and make sure I mitigate my losses and keep on going on that strong momentum for the year. So.